Proverbs 26:25 and 26 says, "Though their speech is charming, do not believe them, for 7 abominations fill their hearts. Their malice may be concealed by deception, but their wickedness will be exposed in the assembly." People increasingly market themselves. Think about Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Tinder, LinkedIn, any other number of social media apps. Marketing yourself has become very, very lucrative for people. They craft an image through their clothes, through the goods that they consume, the pictures they post of themselves. And really, it's natural for us to want to hide the things that are ugly in our lives. Remember that in the garden, Adam and Eve hid when they realized that they were naked. So this is a part of human nature. So in every person, there are really 2 people. There is their projected person, and there's the actual person. Like babushka dolls inside one another. There's the projected person on the outside, and then you open it up and there's the actual person. And that's what this proverb is getting at. This person has charming speech. They have winsome words. They know how to spin themselves so that they seem appealing. But the proverb says, 7 abominations fill their hearts. Remember, 7 is the Hebrew number of completion. Complete abominations fill their hearts. Projected person, actual person. You peel back the babushka doll and you see it for real. So the projected person is eloquent, compassionate, tender, but actually the real person is lust-filled, greedy, envious, and hateful. And you probably, in your experience, you'll have realized that this is not uncommon to meet someone or to see that people are like this. We're shocked when respected Christians are found to be guilty of immorality and corruption. They've projected such a good image of themselves, but their actual person is the issue. So the problem with these people is that they've worked more on their projected person than they have on their actual person. That's where the problem is. They've worked more on their projected person than they have on their actual person. One minister I read about was caught in adultery. So he was caught in adultery, and he said that for years he had preached without ever praying. This kind of hypocrisy can exist within a person. We're capable of it. We have our projected person, good, wholesome, pure, but then there's the actual person. And often you don't get to see that babushka doll. So the lesson that we can learn from this is, don't work on your image. Instead, work on your heart before God. Because you may fool people for a long time. Maybe for a very long time. Maybe you always fool people. But sooner or later, you will be exposed before the assembly, as this proverb says. Whether that's here in this life or ultimately in the next life. You can't pull the wool over God's eyes. He sees the babushka doll on the inside. So let me encourage you to follow in the way of David, who prayed in Psalm 19, "May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, Lord, my rock and my redeemer." The way I like to think about that proverb is, may the babushka doll on the outside and the babushka doll on the inside be pleasing in your sight, Lord, my rock and my redeemer.